again with Joseph Lloyd from Lloyd Vehicle Consulting, and he's brought me another car. Not this one though, that one. So here we are. This is an MG ZS. There's only a 1 litre 3-pot in this car, which I think's mad because it's an SUV, isn't it? It's a big vehicle, but it's only got 1 litre engine. But I'll tell you what, it's got more horsepower than my little Rover P4 over there. This blue is called Holborn Blue, if I remember rightly. The previous MG I had on the channel was the HS, and that was a Brixton Blue. This is very similar, but I think it's slightly lighter. And I'm not sure it's metallic actually. It might be. I'm no good at telling these things. The grille's not as exciting as the HS, but it looks alright. I've got to find that key again. Oh, no I don't. I just press a button and I'm in. I still can't get over that. I've tried it with the Rover, but the handle keeps falling off. Well, I'll show you the key, and it's got a nifty bit of red on it, which is strange because it's a blue car, but as I noticed, all the stitching's red. It seems to be some kind of MG trait of having red stitching on things. It looks smart though. Got the MG logos on the headrests. Electric seats. Manual handbrake. Now that pleases me. I'm easily pleased, obviously. Right, I'm in. First thing I do is I'll put the ignition on. I press it twice. Oh. Wait for it to wake up. Oh, it started already. It started already, Joseph. He loves the bong.
You either love them or you hate them.
He loves the bong. Well, at least it's not continuously doing it.
No.
Right.
Just press OK and get rid of that.
Oh.
It's got a rear cross traffic alert, actually.
What's that?
Well, if you're reversing out into a busy road, then the car will actually tell you there's something coming.
Oh, so, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how much do we trust that?
Radio's come on, but it's at such low volume that we don't really hear it. Fantastic.
No Christmas songs. I'm upset now. There's no Wham.
As you can see here, there's my average fuel economy on the way here.
And how many miles did you do?
51.7.
51 miles, yeah, averaging 44 miles to the gallon.
Yep.
Now, if you've watched my video on the HS, the miles per gallon on the screen was a lot less, but you reckon that you could get about the same miles to the gallon with the HS?
If you were doing really well, you get about 40 on the sort of journey that I've done.
So what's this going on with the buttons then? Because
this is better than the HS.
This is better,
you've actually got physical buttons that you can adjust for temperature and the fan speed or the wind level.
The wind. Oh, you got wind.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
After you've been for your curry, you have increased wind level.
Oh dear.
So the materials aren't as plush as in an HS, but then this car costs over £4,000 less. It's under £20,000 for the basic white one of these. I mean, this has got metallic paint, so it's a little bit more.
Okay. Do you get leather standard, or is it
this is Artico leather?
Oh, suitable for vegans.
Yeah, and you got a
vegan MG.
You still got a squishy dashboard. You get squishy here, but I mean the doors are sort of hard and things. But it depends really what you're sort of bothered about.
Yeah, well, I don't plan on headbutting the dashboard, Joseph. So.
The thing is about other cars in this class. No, Sanyo and Tivoli Dacia Duster are the main rivals of this car, and they've got hard plastics everywhere as well. Okay. Apart from the sort of dash. One thing you've got to bear in mind, this car's got quite a weird spec. So I've got blind spot monitoring. Yeah. And a surround view camera, which you can actually activate with that button just down there.
360 camera.
There we go.
Oh wow.
So that's the reversing thing at the moment.
Front camera as
well. You can have different views.
Oh wow.
Then we can have that one. And that one. And we can have it in 3D as well, although it shows a white car. This one is a blue one. And it's a really weird view because that's getting inside of the car in it, so it's not particularly useful.
It's still clever though, isn't it?
It is. Also, when you go round a corner, and I can't show you this without filming it with Alex driving it or something like that, but it actually shows you the curb when you're driving around. It has a little.
You have this camera on?
It has here.
On there?
I can't remember if it's on there, on here or there. I don't remember.
One of the screens.
I think it's that one, but it's quite useful.
So you can see how close you're getting to a curb.
Yeah, it's quite handy like that. But you don't get adjustable reach steering. There is no telescopic adjustment on this.
But you can go up and down.
Yeah. And this mirror is not automatic dipping.
Oh, so you have to flick it.
And you don't get things like lane keeping assist. You don't get a rear courtesy light.
No rear light?
No rear courtesy light. You don't get tinted glass. There's no tinted glass in this car. There's quite a few things actually. It's
pretty basic in a way.
Yeah, and the big thing, unless you go for the top of the range electric version of this, there is no rear armrest at all.
Well, we don't care about people in the rear, do we? I mean,
well, you've got one in yours. It's lovely. and the seat belts don't adjust for height.
And at the end of the day, if you're buying this car, you're only going to care about you, aren't you? You sod the passengers.
It's just worth sort of bearing in mind. I mean, something like some Tivoli, we have a Tivoli, has all of the stuff that I've mentioned, and has a more powerful engine for about the same money. Oh, for the same money? It's about the same, but you don't see many of those around. No, you don't. Do you? You don't get though this amazing panoramic roof. Oh wow! Which I think we can. Yeah, we go. Oh, that's like the HS as well. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, on this one, you've got to hold the button down. It's quite annoying. It will also come open. I'll just put the blind back. Am I going to get wet? You are wearing a raincoat, aren't you? Hang on, I put my hood up. You better be ready. I put my hood up. Here we go. Ah! There we are. I didn't get wet. I'm fine. No, you didn't. I think. And then we. Oh. That's going to go all the way back. There we go. I think that's where it stops, actually. Is that as far back as it goes? I think so. Oh no, it's going. Oh no, we're getting wet. I did. I'm getting wet. I warned you. I got my hood Let's just close that so we don't get stuff coming in. There we go. But yeah, it just depends what is your sort of preference as to which car you buy. They've both got 7-year warranties for some strange reason, like this one has. Oh, dear. Well, why would you choose this one rather than the HS then? Is it cost? A bit cheaper? Fuel economy. Slightly better. The car is cheaper to run. It's also physically smaller. The HS is enormous. This is a much more palatable size. It's not as big in the back, but it's still quite big. The boot's actually within about 20 litres. It's quite similar in size. Okay. I find this actually handles better. Quite spacious. This actually handles better, has a better ride than an HS as well. I look forward to trying this then. Yeah. It's got a proper handbrake. It's not as fast though, of course. It's not as fast. Okay. And some people don't like electronic handbrakes. No, I don't. This has a manual handbrake in it. And then what sort of gauges have we got? Because I was excited about having voltage digital gauges. Oh. They're all digital. Needles? No, nothing. This is a facelift car. The pre-facelift cars did have normal gauges in them, but this is a facelift car. They've modded it up. Yeah, absolutely. So it's all. What have we got? We've got tyre pressures. Yeah, there's the battery voltage. Oh, I like that. I do like that. You don't get that in the cars now. This just tells you doors are locked, lights are off. And doors are open. And it's unlocked. It just tells you that. And open. And then there's the current statistics of the journey. Okay. And it's got temperature gauge there already. Yeah, it has. Unfortunately, I find these to be not the right colour. I wish you could change the colour of the fuel gauge in this. Strange, aren't they? Orange. Because you can't change the colour of those at all. And if you were to rev the engine or start sort of rev the engine, you actually see the rev counter come up like that. Oh, I think we should start the engine because we might end up flattening the battery. Clutch down there. We got a clutch. And then there you go. Ooh. So if you give Sounds good for a three-cylinder. If you give it a rev, you'll come up on there. Oh, little lines. It actually sounds all right. It's a much nicer sounding engine than the HS. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? And it feels smooth because some 3-cylinders can feel a bit shaky. I can't remember if this has got a balancer shaft in it. Some 3-cylinders have a balancer shaft in them. Certainly the Volkswagen 1 litre 3-cylinder has one. I don't know if this does, but it's a nice smooth engine. Most of the time you don't even hear the engine actually.
Let's have a look at it.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to pull the right one. Pull the wrong one.
I'm not opening the fuel flap. They're the same.
I know. It's pretty bad now.
Oh, no disappointment.
I'm sorry.
No gas struts.
But as you can see, there's loads of room in here.
Battery up front again?
It's only a 1 litre, so there's loads and loads of room.
TGI. What's TGI stand for?
It's turbocharged gasoline injection.
Wow. I'm glad you knew that.
You can also get the 1.5 4-cylinder, but it's got less power.
It visually looks similar. It's probably because they slapped the plastic on top of it.
The valve cover might be really similar.
It's probably just a different sticker.
I like where it says qualified in there.
Yes, unlike its owner.
Qualified. Full LED headlamps on this as well. This is the top of the range exclusive one, so it's got, see it says, where is it? SAIC lighting technology somewhere.
Oh, there.
There we go, yeah. Full LED headlamps, and I don't think they're full LEDs on the rear.
They're like little crystals in there, aren't they?
Yeah, where's the front? There we go, there's the front camera as well. The front camera just
Oh, hidden under the MG logo.
Yeah.
I suppose you have to keep that clean, don't you?
Yeah, that's the only disadvantage. Front fog lights on this as well. It's all pretty straightforward under here. There's nothing.
No, nothing to get excited about. Not really. I'm not excited.
That's fine. You got most of the time this car just goes to the dealer for its annual service for the first 7 years and under warranty.
Yeah, you don't need to go under.
No,
is there dipstick?
not really.
Yeah, there is dipstick.
Yeah,
I always like to see that.
It's pretty easy. I mean, it's all pretty.
It's all there. Yeah. Even the fuse box is easy to get to. And as a mechanic, I like to see that.
That's the boot handle.
Oh wow! Yay! Very snazzy.
So the parking sensor to the camera.
Wow, this is a deep boot.
Well, you don't have to have it so deep.
Deep.
You can just do this. There you go.
Okay, not so deep.
Adjustable height.
And then you can put stuff underneath, can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look, no spare wheel.
You could get a spare wheel if you wanted. I mean, I'd recommend.
Is that optional extra?
It is extra, unfortunately.
So this is standard.
It shouldn't be, but this is what it comes with.
Well, that's normal these days.
Yeah. So I'll just put it down to its position. As you can see how we've got these enormous kind of bits on the side.
I think the boot looks better in this than the HS.
It depends really what you want. I mean,
don't know.
It's not as physically deep like this.
No.
But you know, it is physically taller. No hooks or anything, and it's only an incandescent bulb in there.
Oh.
I know. It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah. How poor.
There's no
electric boot.
You don't need it. The boot's not very heavy.
Let's have a feel.
It's not heavy.
Oh no. And it shuts.
It does, yeah.
That's good.
Like boots should do.
Are these alloys standard?
Yeah, they are. It's diamond cut.
I like those. They're nice, aren't they?
We've got an exclusive, so we've got all the bells and whistles on this.
Doesn't say exclusive anywhere, does it?
No, it doesn't.
You think it would, wouldn't it?
You would have thought so, yes. If I get in this side, this is my driving pedestrian here, and I'm about 5'11", and I've got plenty of room.
Oh, you still got some leg room there.
Yeah, I've got plenty of room.
And headroom?
Headroom.
Oh, you've got loads of headroom.
Even with a panoramic sunroof.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of room.
Yeah, loads of headroom.
I mean, it's a little bit maybe. I could put that forward a little bit.
So you definitely wouldn't want 3 people in here again, would you?
No, not HS. Might consider it.
Yeah.
In this, no.
No.
When you're paying £18,000 for a base model Polo, which is what they are now, and this has a more powerful engine, far more equipment, a physically bigger car,
bigger, yeah,
and with a longer
more
warranty.
of a family car, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, also if you're comparing this, Dacia Duster's got a slightly more room in the back, and I think a slightly larger boot. Same on Tivoli, the room in the back's about the same, the boot is smaller, but then again you get more powerful engines in that.
I never see any SsangYong dealers.
They're more and more sort of coming. I mean, they're quite a small company. They're like MG were a few years ago. MG now outsell, I think it's Mazda and sometimes even Suzuki.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not surprised because the price tag's reasonable, isn't it? And it's a good spec car. Oh no, I did it!
How did you do it?
I did it!
What did you do?
The excitement! I don't care about the passengers. Look at him in there. Don't care about him in there. Sorry, Joseph.